guts up.
Sets his man up. Oh, over the top.
Isang Pinoy boxer na si Ray Loreto ang tinaguriang The Hitman ng Davao City. Ang dumayo at napalaban sa bansang Afrika na kung saan 2 beses pinabagsak at tinapos sa round 1 ang South African boxer. Ngunit hindi na nadala ang African boxer na ito at humirit pa na maglaban at magtus muli sa taas ng ring sa pangalawang pagkakataon. Ngunit binigyan ng leksyon ng Pinoy nang patulugin ng Mahimbing ang South African boxer. Samantala si Nakosinati Joye ay mayroong record na 24 wins, 2 losses at 17 knockouts at former South African minimum weight champion at former IBO at IBF World Minimum Weight Champion at kasalukuyan noon na WBC International Light Flyweight Champion. Samantala sa unang laban ng dalawa ay nakataya rito ang vacant IBO World Light Flyweight title. At dahil di kagandaan ang ring record ng Pinoy, ay minaliit nito ang kakayahan ng ating pambato. Lalo't isang Pinoy na din ang tinalo ng African boxer na ito sa huling laban nito kontra kay Benezer Alolod. Dinalo by a 9th round knockout. Kaya naman naging kampante ito at maging ang kanyang taga-suporta at tagahanga na nanood ng laban ay kampante na tatalunin umano ng kanilang kababayan ang dayong Pinoy. Lalo't pa dating naging IBO at IBF World Champion ang African boxer. Ngunit sa laban ng dalawa ay ginulat ng Pinoy ang mga Afrikanong nanonood ng laban nang 2 beses na pabagsakin ng Pinoy ang South African boxer. Panalo si Ray Loreto by a 4th round technical knockout. Samantala matapos lang ang laban ay humirit pa ang African boxer ng rematch upang makabawi at makaganti sa Pinoy at maagaw ang IBO World Title Belt. Kaya naman naikasa kaagad ang pangalawang laban at sa puntong ito ay pinaghandaan niya umano ang laban na ito at pinag-aralan ang galawan ng Pinoy at dagdag pa dito ay gugulatin niya umano ang Pinoy. Sa laban ng dalawa ay muling ginulat ng Pinoy ang mga Aprikano at binigyan ng leksyon ng Pinoy ng patulugin ng Mahimbing ang South African boxer.
IBO World Champion. And he comes to fight. He's a brilliant body puncher.
It's a battle of the Southpaws. It is well known in boxing that sometimes these fights can get less interesting. Sometimes this fight can get really explosive depending on how quickly the two Southpaws settle.
Yeah, it's a strange situation, Bumrani, because you got two guys fighting Southpaw like this. They both put their right foot forward first. So they do tend to stand on each other's feet a lot. And it does make for an awkward fight. But you've got to outsmart your man, and you've got to get your foot on the outside and do the right business.
Loreto has been a professional since the age of 17, but he never really had a great start to his career because, I mean, when he began professional boxing, he lost his very first 4 fights.
Yeah, he came on well. He's like a good red wine on Kusanati Joy. I mean, he's 30 years old now.
Loreto began professional boxing in 2008, and he lost all the first 4 fights, fighting at home, of course, in the Philippines. Kusanati Joy began boxing professionally in 2002 on the 28th of April at the Indoor Center in Queenstown in the Eastern Cape province of South Africa. It was a 4-round fight against Dalisius Komani, which he won. Takes the right hand now from Loreto.
Well, he's just working his way in now, picking his punches, takes his time. He's such a cool man as this Kusanati Joy. You can see why he's a 2-time world champion. Lost, of course, in a title fight to Eki Butler in South Africa. A close fight and a good fight.
Loreto has been stopped before in 2011 on the 3rd of March in Thailand by Papirop in round number 2. Just to look at their records, you see that Joy himself also has been stopped. Round number 7 out in Mexico, stopped by Mario Rodriguez. That's why he lost that IBF minimum weight title. But he has regrouped and has had some great victories coming to this fight. Of course, he beat Benazir Alaloy at the Emperor's Palace, stopping him in round number 9 at the Palace in South Africa. They need to get their stool out of that corner there. They've just done that as we go into round number 2 for this vacant title. 2 Southpaws, Loreto from the Philippines, Joy from South Africa.
Good work to the body from Joy. Throws it right jab. Sets his man up.
Interesting to see Joy throughout his career fighting Southpaw. Very interesting story on how he even began boxing, as he kept on going to the gym, carrying someone's bag, and then they said, okay, you're going to fight amateur now. And then he stood in an orthodox stance. They said, no, turn around, stand this way. And he switched and he stood Southpaw, and they introduced him to amateur boxing. They only fetch him on Fridays though, because they were teaching him how to jab from that unorthodox stance. So they said, if you fetch him on a Monday and he's fighting on the Saturday, he's going to forget. So get him on the Friday, show him how to jab, and then on Saturday he gets to fight in the amateurs. That's exactly how he became a Southpaw, and he's become a really good Southpaw. Look at how he's adjusted to Loreto's style. It's taken him half a round.
Yeah, brilliant story from Lonnie. And a humble little man. We went to interview him at his house in Odatsani in the Eastern Cape, and he's a really terrific little guy. And a fighter of note as he banks that body with the right hand.
There's a good jab from Loreto. He's got a reputation of being an upset king, Loreto. Both boxers looking for body blows.
Of course, there's an IBO junior flyweight world title at stake. So Loreto, the Hitman, as his nickname, I'm sure he's going to want that title as well. But he's got his hands full here with Mahimbing Kusanati Joy from South Africa.
It's Joy who is taking the fight to Loreto. He's trying to establish the rhythm and just the range, the distance with that right hand jab.
Well, Loreto's felt that power to the body. Nice stuff. Great straight on the trainer shouting from the corner, up and down. That's exactly what he did.
Oh, it's stopped by the right hand. Loreto and Joy's hand right now. Stuck in the corner. Literally saved by the band.
And well, let's watch the replay. Here comes the left hand over the top, right hand, boom, big left hand on the button, catches Joy, boom, another left hand. Right hand, left hand round. And he was definitely saved by the bell. And here comes Ray Loreto.
Loreto wants to finish it off right now. It is still remains a mystery. Does Joy have his legs back? It's going to be seen in this, the third round. Loreto still piling on the pressure. Joy trying to establish the left jab. Joy is also quite a decent puncher too. And he's dropped his guard. His corner told him repeatedly to keep his guards up.
Unbelievable stuff from Hitman Ray Loreto. What an upset here in Monte Carlo. Sector from the Philippines. Sets his man up. Ooh, over the top. And
Panalo si Ray Loreto by a third round knockout. Anong masasabi mo sa naging laban ng ating kababayan? Ibigay ang iyong komento sa baba at huwag kalimutan mag-like at mag-subscribe sa ating channel. Maraming salamat po.